Hello, welcome back again to the King Rex King Boyle's channel. All right, we are here back again talking about. Well, it's not about Seb this time, but it's about someone else. All right, someone that you might recognize if you have been watching Kblockers' channel for a good while now, and his name goes by Anomaly. Now, who is Anomaly? You might be asking. We discovered this guy through, well, pretty much like watching through Kblockers' videos, and we happened to do a bit of study, bit of research. One of us talked to him or talked to Kblockers earlier. We were like, "Oh, hey man, can we talk about this guy real quick?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay. Here's screenshots, everything, all that." And then so eventually we ended up doing a little bit of too much research. All right, we found his Twitter and TikTok, and let's just say they're very, very interesting, to say the least. Like now, the relation with K blockers is it goes a bit back. I think it started by, I guess, K blockers coming across this guy through their YouTube recommendations, and then that's kind of how the drama, the beef between these two kind of started. Shout out, shout out to K blockers, by the way. All right, go check out his.
This videos about that guy, if you haven't watched yet, it should explain more than we are explaining right now.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
been looking into it a bit further than we have,
Yeah.
and he has a bunch more stuff to talk about. We're here just to talk about his Twitter and what we have found so far on the surface.
Okay. Yep. Indeed. 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 He is quite the interesting person online. All right. There's a lot to him. He's a Republican. He's a man of God. He he loves a certain president a little too much, along with a lot of a lot of positive things to say about some some people of color, people of different orientations, and a lot to say on transgender people. And
He's very he's very patriotic.
yeah,
He's a lot he has a lot of stuff to say about trans people,
yep,
as my friend said here, basically extremely transphobic.
mm-hmm,
He some of his comments got limited due to what he said to some of the trans people on Twitter,
yep,
and he seems to kinda like furries a lot. If we go on his followers, we can see that he's following a lot of not safe for work accounts, a lot of people who make like Rule 34 art or dress up as furries, a lot of that kind of stuff. His his Twitter goes by Xbox, no, Anomaly 082 Xbox, and he he said a lot of stuff on Twitter. You can check it out if you want to. I won't really recommend it.
and yeah. As of right now, what we know of is that he's pretty much terminated everywhere off YouTube. All right, three channels. One of him posing as his mother. I don't think his mother even uses that account. I think I think he just poses as her online, to try and defend himself. Uh, Now what has this guy done? Uh, let's just say, okay, he has. Well, from what we know and what we have heard, he's pretty much ERP'd with a 9-year-old. Basic or in his own words, he's been jail baited into ERPing with one. Let that sink.
And
Let that sink in. Let that sink
yeah,
in.
and a lot of his recent posts on Twitter or X is basically about Kblockers and him throwing like a temper tantrum, saying stuff like how he went after an autistic child that didn't know anything, or that he doesn't know anything about that, and that Kblockers is a fully grown adult talking about him, stuff like that. Even though he's clearly in the wrong about this. The
Obviously.
anomaly guy, he's just trying to make K blockers look bad in this situation with all his tantrums on Twitter.
Yeah, he's been really going off, and obviously autism would not be an excuse, for doing such horrendous actions. But I digress. Yeah,
Pedophilia is a very serious case amongst people. Some of them might even get Stockholm syndrome, like we saw happen before. It's really a horrible thing. If you find any cases of pedophilia, please alert the authorities about it.
exactly. Please, like, if you know where they live, you know. Um, what's another thing? Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, Anomaly is also from North Carolina, and the age of consent over there is 16. And due to him being 16 at the time around, he was ERPing with this 9-year-old. He tried to cover it up by saying, "Oh, well, they were 15. I was. Oh no, I was actually 12 at the time." So, this is a thing with Anomaly. He like really loves to flip flop a lot, just to say, "I'm not a predator. I'm not a predator." And he said such things, such as, "Oh, I have like a different personality. I have like multiple personality disorder, something like that, like DID, I think it was called." Where he talked about this side of him, like fucking Joker or some cringe shit like that. And he like, I think I saw this one video where he was like, he was kind of pretending to like just, I guess, be and act like this to be channeling this inner Joker side in a way. It's very cringy. I wouldn't recommend watching that. It's on one of Kblockers' videos. I'm sure you'll find it. And there's another thing about him having a brother who's like this. I think it was like this really big, really huge YouTube channel. This 9-year-old brother of his that like that's really good at piano for some reason. Now this is obviously
And,
bullshit because like the oldest video on that channel is 7 years ago, so that will not be possible.
and the thing is, with what's most common with these kinds of predators is they like to make stuff up and lie about a bunch of stuff. Similar as to, for example, Seb, also known as
So
Saya.
yeah,
She's been bullshitting a lot as well by saying like, lie about your age to some of the minors so she will get in the clear, and then keep saying, oh, but I have stopped talking to minors. A lot of these pedophiles like to do that and like basically try to get off the clear from other people and continue to do their mischievous activities while no one suspects a thing.
yeah. Because these people don't believe in digital footprints, they think they could just get away with it and just live off, live around, just go outside, live scot free, and have no consequences, happen to them. But this is not the case, alright? This is not the case with Anomaly, this is not the case with Seb, and this is not the case with any other predator we talk about on this channel. We make sure justice is served, and we make sure it is done. It is done right. We we deal justice for the victims. We deal justice for the people that are hurt by these predators, and that is what we're doing.
The only bad part about this is usually they might get away with what they're doing. The it's uh many. authorities or regions of the world don't really care that much about pedophiles like other regions. And for example, if you were to message like support of any app, most likely they'll just be let off with a warning, something like that. Something that happened with Seb. We have contacted support and she's still around. They didn't do anything about it. So contacting the support on the app about the predator usually doesn't fix it. And the law might take a while to do their job about the predators. They, it might take weeks, months, even some years. So please be careful to who you talk to on that.
Exactly. Just be very careful, you know? Very, very careful.
There's a lot that can go wrong if you are a parent, an adult, and you have a child. Please watch out with who they're talking to, uh, because they might be a victim of pedophilia, and it's very common for that kind of stuff to happen. If you are underage and are watching this, please be aware, just be careful. And if there's someone that's significantly older, please try to not stay in contact with them. Or if you are in contact with them, try to get a hold of people who deal with that kind of stuff.
Please, this is not a request from us, it's more so a demand. So, do what you can.
Being a victim of pedophilia is something very serious that isn't really mentioned a lot in the world. It is mentioned, but a lot of people don't do much about it to prevent that kind of stuff, which really sucks on what's happening in the world.
Which is why we're here, which is why we do. This is why we do this, and we're not going to stop, obviously, anytime soon. So, you know, just make sure to stay out there, And if there is a case, again, do not be afraid to contact us through either Discord or through our Google form. It will be in the description, like always.
We have some uh, people on our Google Forms. We need to find the time to basically investigate everything. If you've made a Google form, then please be patient. We'll try our best to get a hold of you.
Yes.
Uh,
We, we've seen one response. Whoever you are from the last video, we will get to you eventually. This one guy, uh, we're not going to name names, but we can't really do much if we don't know his username. So I'm sorry if you would like to get into contact further for this case. Please do not hesitate to friend us on add us on Discord, and we'll get to it as soon as we can. And I think that's it. So, like always, stay safe out there. Be sure to go subscribe to Kblockers. Maybe also drop a like on this video, maybe. And yeah, I think that's it. Stay safe out. Stay safe out there, people.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.